Hello and welcome this evening to Natural Interaction versus Element. We are going to see this match, Season 6, Division 2, Week 9, on the maps Biodome and Trem. After some server problems, we are almost about to getting started in here.
Yeah, good evening slash afternoon as well from my side. So Ulu, which you've just heard before, and me will be your host today. And hopefully provide you some entertaining comments or at least maybe even some helpful information throughout the time of this match. We're currently the teams are currently assembling on the server, so we have 5 players on each side. Obviously, that's not enough, so we are waiting until the teams are complete and ready up. So if you hear this on the stream, which is by the way running with a 3-minute delay, of course, you can still go to the toilet real quick or fetch yourself something to drink, grab some popcorn, because this will probably not start within the next 2 minutes. Of course, you can also use the opportunity to chat and type your comments and your predictions and everything you would like in the chat box on Twitch. Yeah, so we can then get back to it and talk about that too.
Yeah. What else do we have? We are playing here in Division 2 because we don't have a lot of teams in Division 2. The most teams play against them twice. So this is the second game Natural Interaction and Element will play against them.
Yeah. It is the second, and it could actually be that they play another one. So I mean, for those who are not familiar with the way the ENSL League is actually split up, just a very brief recap. We're currently in Season 6 of the ENSL League. We have 4 divisions, with Division 1 being, let's say, the highest ranked and the best players, down to Division 4, where we have pretty much teams which are new to competitive gaming. And the match we're about to see is in Division 2, so we should see some pretty entertaining and pretty good play tonight. However, Division 2 only has 5 teams inside, so that means they cannot really play, or they don't really get to play that many matches if everybody plays everybody just once, which is why Division 2 is a little bit of a special case. So first of all, every team will play another team twice, so we actually get some matches going. This is already the second one, and there is not gonna be a playoff, because what's going to happen is, if you only have 5 teams in Division 2, likely the best 2 teams at the end of the group phase will just play the final. Because it wouldn't make sense to play a semi-final and then a final, because you'd pretty much be playing with 4 out of 5 teams. So, since Element and Natural Erection are currently pretty high in the rank, so they're both on top of the list, with Element being above Natural Erection at this point. Depending on how they play and how the other teams play, it's quite possible that they might meet again and play again in the finals, given that Natural Erection can make it there.
Yeah, so the other point is also, like already said, that's the second match they play. And the last match, Element won against Natural Erection, and they won 4-0, so Those were quite, how to say, interesting games. Now let's see if someone learned something and if they will manage to get something else to play here.
Yeah, it's certainly going to
Yeah.
be a lot of fun for us to cast. Mostly because now we just look at games and players who are much better than we are. So I will apologize on my behalf in advance for all you really good players out there who are just watching your buddies, because I might make comments which might sound pretty stupid because I don't know any better.
Yeah, the same is on here.
Yeah, I'm still sometimes living in this world of public play style when I don't know, you play a lurk and you just think that engaging those 3 Marines with a shotgun is a good idea because their aim isn't that good. It's like, yeah, okay, I can do that. I can take that. That's not what we're gonna see today. I hope. I hope. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, we hope so.
Or let's put it that way: if we see it today, then that's gonna
That
be a
shouldn't
very
happen.
special moment. That's gonna be a very special moment if that lurk would survive.
Yeah, but I reviewed the match they played last time, and there were some live form flashes very fast and very soon. On some points, you need to ask why did they go in and engaged? Maybe to save a hive that is not even up, and
True.
I'm not, where you need to ask yourself, was it worth it to flash your life form for that?
Maybe yes. I mean, sometimes it was, sometimes it wasn't. But the thing is, and that's probably also a big difference between, let's say, the Division 4 play or just regular gatherers, where you have people that just kind of dabble into competitive, and now you look at the Division 2 match, is that the whole thing is a little bit more fast-paced, and you certainly have less time to make those decisions, because if you just take your time and say, well, let's discuss about it on TeamSpeak. Is everybody okay with that? Should we go in or not? If you play that way on this level, then you're just gonna lose. So a lot of decisions here are just made pretty quickly and on the spot, and maybe that's also one of the differences between Division 2 and between Division 1. That when you have very little time to make those decisions, that in Division 1 you have less room for error.
That's for sure. And you also have less room to lose time. You should not lose time, never. And yeah.
Okay, the thing is, we have 6 players on both teams now, so it looks the teams are at least technically ready to start.
Just giving my ready from my side.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have a ready of natural erection, maybe. The game will start soon.
Yes, I'm gonna call that out to you in the chat once it is started. Since the stream is running a 3-minute delay, the chat is not, so at least when you see, oh, now it's go, in the chat, then you know 3 minutes from now the fun starts. Which could pretty much be any second now. From what I can see, it's also that one of the teams, they have a Merc. Let me see. Mind Boglinium.
No.
So
It's Hate is playing in Destiny's Child and merking for Element, it seems like. Yeah. And everyone else is in the team they play. Oh, and the game starts.
the game starts.
So I will stay on the interesting part for the beginning. That will be the Marine start. There's a second IP built by the commander.
Are we going for a classy 3-2 split? The aliens are going for a... Oh, they're just splitting up nicely. Trying not to engage, just getting those... Getting that intel to figure out where the enemy team is.
And it's very interesting that they are not building seeding right now. They are waiting for the skulks or for the crush.
At this point, I mean, they might as well just expect a crush or even a possible base rush. The aliens have in the meantime already gone for a crack hive, and we have the commander jumping out and joining the team in falls.
The guys in bamboo just get crushed, and maybe they're going for canopy? No.
So you
They're switching around.
Bamboo. It's an interesting call. I guess they want to make sure they don't get their first natural already sniped down.
Yeah, so right now we only have one Marine on the field. It's
Yeah, aliens playing very conservatively. We got the second shell placed down. Only going for one natural at this point, putting a crack there. Just saying, well, let's not be greedy, but let's make sure that whatever we get, we don't lose it. Nice group up in Agri Labs. They're not engaging.
with 1 HP left, and they got him. Oh, another one just arrived there. Oh.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that no Skulk died there. I mean, it's especially with those packs. Okay, maybe it's just that we're playing much worse when we play competitively. But something that's fundamentally different in competitive gaming, in case this is like one of the very few matches you're watching, is that you actually play with friendly fire turned on. So when you have like 4 Skulks munching on 1 Marine, it happens very quickly that you just bite your colleague's head off or something like that.
Was a nice cleanup in bamboo again, and it seems like they don't go for filtration. At least the aliens are not going for filtration.
No, it's a valid tactic to say, okay, come on, let's focus on 2 tech points and let's get the natural in between. It also makes setting priorities, I guess, a little easier because you really know you cannot lose any of that. I mean, you cannot hand out Agri Labs. Obviously, if you go to both sides, if you go to filtration and Agri Labs, and you get some double pressure, then it's really difficult to figure out where do I go and defend. Here it's crystal clear. Aliens are saying we want the right side of the map, we want second tech point, 3 RTs for now, and we're happy with that. Only that they're not getting that third RT.
Yeah, it's a defensive playstyle, because then you don't need to switch to the other side immediately to respond to an attack. The other problem is the Marines just take the resource tower if they want to. So you need to be sure that they don't build it up. And right now, it seems like Marines have a really good rest flow with.
We have 2 lurks
4
already up in tunnels, so I guess Sozo is getting cleared out very easily. And there's a lot of res on medpacks dropping on the ground here.
But both lurks managed to get out with quite a good health stat.
Well, the armor is gone on Fisho again. And that's not really coordinated about that attack. Not really sure if they want to go back. No, okay. They decided to engage. Save the RT. And in the meantime, since the action is happening everywhere else on the map, the alien commander decided, okay, come on, let's get the second natural on the left side too. If you look at the resources, you can see that the alien commander already has collected 5 personal resources. So that means he is spending quite a bit of time outside the hive, possibly saving for a life form himself. We have weapon 1 just finished for the Marines. We have shotguns running currently, which will pretty much negate the current combat advantage the aliens have with the lurks, given they actually hit the lurk. Well, aliens are doing a pretty good job at actually just blocking the lanes on Bamboo Pass and falls through Ellie. The commander can just go and get even a third RT in platform.
Yeah, also the res towers are going down quite good on the marine side.
I mean, currently this game is going very well for the aliens. I mean, sitting on 4 RTs for an alien team is pretty comfortable, to say the least. You can get your life forms out pretty quickly. The commander usually, if you go out and get on the field a little bit, you can come back and you have another 30-40 rest to spend. And the kill grab is quite in favor of the aliens as of now.
Oh!
Ooh!
Lurk dropped to 52 health.
Yep, probably not expecting the shotgun around the corner, or just not expecting that it would be a shotgun.
So Metabolize just started. They are on 30 resources. We will see some fate soon. It's quite interesting. It was a nice group up in Agri, and then they still go in one by one.
That is an expensive clear route for the Marines.
Yeah, 2 shotguns dropped here.
Well, Freakout can likely recycle them. I don't think Fisherman can really prevent him from doing that. So they might as well. They might at least save 1 or 2, possibly even both. Metabolize is up.
1 HP!
Yeah, that was a close one. Metabolize is up, actually very good in time, because it's not fade time yet, but it will be very soon. With aliens sitting on 4 RTs, that is pretty comfy.
So how does the rest graph look like? We have 2 harvests now lost from the alien team.
That's 7 on the Marine side.
Yeah.
No, seating will be defended, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, Rolly Polly just takes them out. No,
Nope.
he didn't manage it.
That's not just expensive, that's gonna be pretty annoying.
And another 2 resource towers will fall down.
And we have a push into the hive.
We have a fate popping up just right in time. And again, 2 shotguns lost.
Yeah, that's again 40 personal resources in atmosphere, which the Marines have no chance of taking back.
I believe Alien Commander's preparing to drop Hive and platform soon. Yeah, the Fortress are there. Yeah, Hive just dropped. Marines will not know about it.
It wouldn't come as a surprise to them. Why so? Engaging 2 Fates, 2 Lurks, that's pretty strong pack play.
It's quite a good pack play, we need to say.
Yeah, they're just playing it safe, they're not taking any risk. And I mean every shotgun they just waste so deep into, let's say, alien territory, it's just another 20%.
Nice sneaking of those shotguns and falls. I just wonder what's happened next.
Okay, the alien commander, as expected, he has saved up for Gorge, so he's healing up the hive
Ooh.
himself.
They are in the base.
And they're getting the beacon they're looking for.
Beautiful. And now every resource tower should fall.
Yeah. There is no phase tech ready for Marines. Obviously there are also no phase gates, which means now they have to walk out again.
But at least Weapon 2 just started. That's what they need right now, against those fates. They tried to get into the base again, the Lurks went through. And they're on the ops again, there is no resources for a beacon.
No.
Commander going out.
But now they're facing shotguns on either side.
But they maybe lose? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate just went down.
Which probably doesn't bother him too much, because he can just relurk if he
Yeah.
wants to. Marine Commander hasn't recycled the resource tower in Falls. Would have been an option since the power went down, so...
Yeah.
That's gonna be a Dead Drifter in Hydra and a Lost RT.
So what the resource graph really show how much resource towers are not even worth to build them.
I have the Lurk chewing on the RT canopy, the Fate just defending him, and there's a lot of medpacks on the ground there.
So Charge is running now. That means we will, in 4 resources, we will see Anonos.
I'm not sure if it's a good call to med a simple LMG against the Fate and the Lurk, especially when you're not that wealthy.
Aliens don't know what they should do. Okay, they decide to defend Agri.
Which is a good call, I guess. We're 40
Yeah, I'm not
minutes.
sure, because Phase Tech is just running and they don't have enough resources to build up those phase gates.
Yeah, it's a good
It's
call for
something
the
you don't
aliens
know
to-
as an alien commander. Ooh!
No, but it's a good call to crush the enemy in Agri Labs, simply because again, the shotgun that is lying in Agri, this is not gonna get rescued by anybody. So that's another 20 PRS, which are just off the account.
And now Gorge and Skulk.
It is
Spit killed. Seems like they're just playing with those Marines.
Well, this is an expensive engagement for the Marines, because obviously they cannot really lose those shotguns. At the same time, I'm sure the Marine commander has a whole list of things he would rather do instead of spending res on medpacks at this point. What are we getting a phase gate to falls? Yeah.
But
With
what's
five-
still very interesting is that the team resources for the Marines are still higher, about 100 resources higher than for the aliens.
We have the first honor
Even-
slot, by the way, in Hydra.
Oh yeah.
And with sitting on 5 resource towers, the alien economy is flourishing. I like it how the Fates stay with the honors. I mean,
I believe now they try to get some pressure up to Agri and Hydro, it's called.
yeah, Hive was dropped in hydroponics. I'm sure 3 Marines at least heard that, but there's just nothing they can do about it.
No.
There's no way they can engage Fate and the Honors and the Gorge, supporting them if needed.
They don't even try to take down Agri Labs because they...
No, they group up
they
again.
knew
which
it,
is-
yeah.
This is a smart move. They group up again and get that Honors down to
Yeah, that's
50%.
now the question, how smart this is, because Falls Face Gate now is undefended, but... yeah, it's very nice. As a fate, you don't do much damage to structures, but you managed to get Face Gate blinking red on the minimap. And at least 2 Marines respond to that. They needed to go back from the push.
Horny Pony, hi.
Yeah, very nice!
That I've been.
So, still only 1 lurk lost on the alien team. And no life form else. And they really try to get a face get up, I believe, in Agri-Labs, but they won't manage it. The aliens know
Ooh,
that they
Fate is
wanna...
low.
Yeah,
Fate
he
was
dropped low.
But he manages to get out in time.
So what else do we have? Still
Now
armor 1.
we get a cleanup in
Yeah.
falls. If they can get the Marines down. Nope. Nope. He has. They managed to push him out. Roly poly.
But they're still on the face gate. Still working on it.
Yeah. At the same time, the Marines are trying to still hold that.
And-
There's a lot of
Onos went down.
yeah. And
Just
2
by
shotguns.
trying to get this face gate down.
Yeah, now actually the
At
Marines
least
are
it
down
is
to
going
a spawn
down.
delay. So
Yeah.
they have a spawn delay, at which point yeah,
And it's cold.
game is cold. $19 minutes, 25. I guess if they wanted, aliens could have finished it earlier, but they were just playing it down conservatively, pretty standard matter, not taking any risks. I mean, why should they?
Yeah.
They had the advantage pretty much the whole game. I mean, just looking at the kill graph kind of underlines that. Because it's really the first few minutes when all the alien team can come up are pretty much skulks, no life forms, no upgrades, no biomass. That's when Marines technically should have a combat advantage, given they choose their engagements wisely. So, teams have been switched, and I shall allow myself to take care of my bladder real quick. Yeah,
Let's do so.
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not calling. I'm just commenting.
So let's have another look on the graph from the last game. What we have seen is, I believe, weapons won in 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes is quite a bit late. That's because of the delay with the second IP. Arms that also build at 1 minute 30. And then shotguns came up with minute 6. And then nothing else happened almost. So there was quite a good rest flow for the Marine team in the beginning, even if they lost a lot of resource towers. But still not really good tech up.
I was looking at the end game stats.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's two things that I just noticed while scrolling through it. I'm sorry if you said anything that I'm just repeating now. I think the accuracy on the Marine side was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
with,
it was.
With one little exception. But what really surprises me is the medpack efficiency on the Marines.
Yeah.
That is extremely expensive. I mean, if we just look at it, an efficiency of 60%. Okay, that's yeah.
At least.
No, that's
yeah, accuracy is
that,
one
yeah,
point, and efficiency the other.
Efficiency is the minimum that should probably be on the left side on the accuracy, but I mean, it can work out if you really say I want to win every single engagement, and if you can keep up the pressure to pay for that, then it's gonna work. But,
yeah.
Just looking that we have 75 resources just on expired medpacks or medpacks that didn't work out. That's like armor 1, weapons 1, and weapons 2 or armor 2 of your choice.
It could have been weapons 2 with
it could also,
weapons 3 missing.
It could also have been an advanced armory, a proto-lab, and chat packs at this point. So I mean, just to give you an idea of how much 75 res for a Marine commander actually is, if you just have it at your disposal and you could use it.
Yeah, that's something. There's in the weapon researchment we only have shotguns, nothing else, no heavy machine guns, no advanced armory. And yeah, they got stuck on the weapons too, and nothing happened. So on 13 minutes it was weapons 2, and the game endured 19 minutes. So we have already 4 from natural erection. We are waiting quite now for element.
Yep.
And I believe this could get now really interesting.
There we go.
And the game will start.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one, especially since just from our personal experience, Biodome is a map we play quite often, or actually we just made a good experience playing it, and it seems that for us as a team, it seems to work out pretty well on both sides. So I'm really curious.
Hardem is the split. Commander building the arms lab, anti-naturals dropped. And also already a shift hive is going up. I saw that on the replay of the last match. They went for shift hive immediately and dropped the 3 spurs without getting up a natural.
Well, this can work if you're going for a low res game. We play, or we as a team, we play shift hive quite a lot actually, because it seems that our players really can make use of it or seem to benefit from it more than from other upgrades. Of course, it's always up to the team to decide what they think would be most beneficial, but
it also depends on the map you're playing.
It also depends on the map, of course. I mean, Biodome is it's not huge, but it's certainly not a small map, so you can really get an advantage out of this extra speed. But especially since it's not a small map, it also means that you have to slow down a little bit with the tech, and you have to spend some res on PvE, because otherwise every life form has to go back to the hive to heal up, and then you pretty much give up all that speed advantage you have. But yes, also a Natural Erection is currently focusing on 1 RT, and they're pretty aggressively on the marine extractors. I think the only downside is that they can build them faster than the aliens
but
can shoot them down.
And now we have the problem that all aliens are out of position to defend filtration. There we have the 3 spurs already up, with only 1 harvester build.
I don't know why they engage him. I mean, they managed to defend the RT, you got a parasite on it. Feels like a little bit of a risk to say, well, let's hop down this long hallway against a marine with a ranged weapon. Hey, do we get a kill? But still, I mean, they haven't lost the RT yet, so.
But it's already at 50%.
Yeah, but the drag on its way. So I mean, the alien economy is.
Walker Crag.
The alien economy is okay.
Yeah, it's just with only 2 resource towers.
No, we're hitting Fade Res at exactly 320. That is okay. It's.
You mean
not
Lurk
really...
Res?
Sorry, Lurk Res. Yes. Fade Res at 3 minutes.
Lurk.
Yeah, I'm saying Fade Res at 3 minutes. That would be hacks, I guess.
I'm not even sure if you manage to get that, if you can build every harvest at the same time.
Probably not, no. Probably not. Especially since they changed a little bit the way how assisting works in comp mod. So the lurks are grouping up in atmosphere. Apparently they consider it's a good idea to actually go together. Shotguns are running for the Marines. I'm sure they're looking forward to use those. Ooh, and Wiseau takes a lot of damage.
But both lurks managed to get out. And there's... Hate is in atmosphere and trapping those lurks! Unbelievable!
That...
Wonderful done.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's trapped in the vent.
That is pretty slick. Yeah, and he doesn't know. Is that the only one? Should I go out?
But we have also, in the same time, lost an IP in the marine base. There is no respawn right now. So
No, but there's spawn delay for the aliens because I just popped X, and there go 5 resources from the alien bank to some more X. In the hub.
Commander needs to build the IP back.
Yeah, and the marine the marine economy is currently pretty much destroyed. I mean, there's 2 RTs, and he has to save up to just drop another RT.
Yeah, we have a huge drop here.
By the time he's doing that, he will lose one of the ones he already have. So
yeah, we have a nice respiting going on.
Yeah,
by
this is
natural.
This is pretty much a game reset, which I believe might give the alien a little bit of an advantage. Because
we have just biomass 3 running, maybe for metabolize. And
well,
it still takes 10 resources until
it's a long way. It's a long way there to.
That was a team kill.
Yeah, a funny one. Okay, it seems Xoxo is actually trying to. They're trying to protect this shotgun. They're trying to. They manage. No, they don't manage. The shotgun will get recycled.
You mean the one in falls?
Yeah, the one it falls.
It's recycled.
it is now, yes. And it seems
So
like the drifter in atmosphere exchange is doing some extra miles patrolling.
But even if the Marines lost so many resource towers, the aliens only have 3? Yeah, 2? Ah, okay.
Yeah, he's
echoing,
out.
yeah.
That's a very good call on seeding because it forces Valkenberg to go back. It's just that very one Marine with a parasite on them, so they know he's coming.
Yeah. And also Push is running with 2 shotguns in Agri-Labs.
Yeah, that's gonna be one dead RT, which the alien commander probably is not gonna care about.
That's the question now. He didn't build up the resource tower in atmosphere. In Hydro, sorry. Hydro?
No.
Hydro.
No, Marines are pretty stalled. I mean, they're on 4 RTs now, likely 3 because seeding will go down. That's on 3 RTs. It's a tough call. If you on 3 RTs you cannot both support the push team and tech up. It's either or. With 3 RTs, aliens are pretty comfortable. But it seems that number is going to go down to 2. We have Metabolize coming up. Getting closer to Fade Res.
And yeah, so drops very low.
The Lurkin platform just.
But he did a good call. He waited for a Skulk to clean up.
Yes, but it's also it's very dangerous if you just insist on staying in. It's like, oh, I got 3 bites on him. I'm low, but if I can get another one, I'll get the kill. I mean, it takes one medpack from the Marine commander and.
You're totally messed up. So Facegate is up in falls, no Facegate in main base, but waiting for the 15th resources.
Yeah, we're getting some comments in the chat, by the way, saying the overall alien play is A+ at the moment, all the rest binding. That's I can.
That's a
we
good
can
point.
support that. If you open the resource tower graph, if you just
Yeah.
look at what happened between minute 4 and 5,
That was a huge go down.
that's
And the aliens now managed to hold 3 resource towers.
okay. Why so was living dangerously there, picking the right route to go back. And economy is still going to be, or is still going pretty well for the aliens. There are 3 RTs, that is okay. I mean, you don't need more as an alien team, everything else is really a bonus. While 3 for a marine team is... yeah... it's not really that cool.
And group up to clean Agri. 2 fights, 1 skulk against 3 shotguns. They were not able to take them out.
No.
And Pony drops very low.
Yes.
Uh,
We have Svalkenbergen platform, deassisting the RT. Wyso is again trying to get a rematch. So yeah, I've met this guy before here. I'm gonna try it again. Now he's keeping some distance.
But this time he has a crack.
He has a crack and gets the
That's
kill.
also very nice when the Marines are in Agri Labs. They
Well,
just
look
go
at
for the
Falls.
phase gate in falls, yeah.
Yeah.
So the Marines need to fall back to save that phase gate.
Yeah. I like that. I like that positioning that we have Wyso and Canopy have 2 Fates blocking the route from Falls. Let's hope he doesn't go down to Svalkenberg from Gallery. No, he's smart enough to get out. The hive was dropped in platform about 20 seconds ago.
Commander also went God, healing up that hive. And the rest fighting continues, and Marines hiding in Canopy.
That's a very nice group up in seeding. Yeah. Unfortunately the Skulk doesn't make it, but...
And again, 2 Marines in Agri Labs, nobody at the phase gate. And the Fate just makes...
It's just making it blink red, because what the alien, sorry, the Marine Commander is saying, oh, that thing is blinking, something is at the gate. So you can either spend time and look at the health bar of the gate to figure out what it could be, because if you can see, it's taking forever, it's probably Fate, and by the time you realize it might be too late. Or you can spend the rest and just scan it, at which point you just, again, put 3 rests out of your bank on a Fate that's just gonna...
The group up is just missing right now in Agri Labs. It would be so important to clean it up.
Ooh, that's a lot of... If they crush this...
Why so just... dropped very low. The phase gate is still there. They're just...
Yeah, it's not
just
a cleanup
reinforcing.
yet. It's not a cleanup, but if they clean it up now, that's gonna be
the phase gate will go up.
Expensive. Yeah. Yeah, at this point it's likely too late for a full cleanup. Both Fates taking 1 meat shot each.
ISO again very low.
We have... Interestingly, we have Bile Bomb completed, it seems.
The commander will have some fun too.
Yeah, screw that. I wanna have some fun too.
Yeah. Now everybody's focusing on that gate in Agri. While the respiting is going on.
That's the important part, because if you have one spot and everybody's wasting time on it, wasting time always plays for the aliens.
Yep.
And now we go for the... Ooh, Roly Poly goes low. That Gorge is likely toast.
Still alive! Still alive!
No, he
pistoled.
goes down with the last, or one of the last pistol rounds. And again! Freak
So
out
what-
already back in Canopy.
So we can't really say that the Marines have a good map, not awareness, how to say, map control. They have the phase gates up in Agri and Falls, but they don't have the resource towers in Seeding, Hydro and Canopy just going down. And also Falls gate get grinded.
Yeah, the Falls Gate likely will go down. Yep, they threw it in.
They're going instantly for Agri, but
That split up in
Hey.
Agri Labs, that was dangerous. Like engaging one Marine, then you have 3 life forms splitting up, and the very next seconds you have 4 Marines with shotguns in there. That can be very dangerous.
so they want to have the phase gate back in Falls, just to be sure.
Another nice fun thing is if you look at reception, it seems Marines actually went for a second IP, but nobody found the time to actually finish building it. Ah,
And whips. We have whips and Falls.
it's an interesting call to say, okay, we go for... Well, it's... I like it, it's unusual.
Yeah, that's a good
I
point.
think
Unusual.
heading straight for the base. And for seeding. Yeah.
And all Marines still running for Falls. The gate is dropped. So let's check the resource graph again. Marines are getting very stable on the resources.
Yeah, but if you look at the kill graph, it seems Marines haven't made a kill for like a few minutes now. I mean, they didn't get any kill for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's also a good point. No life forms are dying right now. And we will see another
No life
soon.
forms are dying. YSO could easily relurk if he would get killed. So does have Onos Res. Freak out as well. Could go lurk again if he then wanted to.
Now we have double pressure on both phase gates. Okay, not really on Agri Labs. But the Marines get really stuck on place. They can't
And
push.
there goes the gate in Agri.
Yeah.
No, it gets saved.
And now somebody should go for the gate in Falls.
But
Okay, there's
it's
one
a little
shotgun left.
There's two shotguns on the field right now. So you don't really want to engage that as
We
a...
have a lot of resources, of team resources I just see in the Marine team.
We have a pretty devastated marine economy at this time.
And Swalkenberg killing the mechs in atmosphere. The Lurk is grinding the gate in Falls. And
Yeah.
will it go down? Yeah. No!
He was trying to suicide on it, and it didn't pay off.
No.
Well, he might not care. He can just relurk if he then wants to.
And we have Tanonos.
Now look at that! Aliens say, well, if nobody cares about Canopy, we'll just take that resource tower too.
Yeah, why not? Advanced Armory.
Ooh, down
Ooh!
goes the fate.
Yeah. But he can not refade yet.
No, not yet, but still, I mean, we have a fade and an Honest on the field. That should be enough to make some pressure. And with what we've seen from the alien team from Natural Erection so far. As a Marine commander, I would say having 3 skulks on the field is not really a cool outlook either, because you just know all your resource towers are gonna blink up any second now.
And the aggregate
And
gets grinded.
yeah. And with this also a lot of PRS. And straight for the power to make sure this gate does not go up again. Or at least not that fast. That effectively puts the Marines down to 2 RTs. With an advanced armory finishing in a few seconds.
And still 40 team resources, so let's see what they do next.
It's enough for a proto lab and possibly jetpacks, if they can save up a little more.
Okay, they want to get pressure up with grenade launchers. They want to kill a hive. And also heavy machine guns running right now. They also want to kill the life forms.
I found out that there was a sneaky alien harvester sitting in a canopy, sucking out their resources, which they would rather have for themselves. And that's a good engagement in Falls, because you only have 2 people who can actually respond to that.
Yeah. Marines quite out of position, but
Yeah, I don't know.
at least
how
2
they
are
do
coming.
Falls power going down. I wouldn't be surprised if we would see a sneaky gate maybe in CO2 or in access tunnels, but since we have Pony there, it's not going to be that sneaky anymore. Yeah.
It looks like he's just playing with him. And let the Skulk do the job.
I mean, the Marines still have enough personal and team resources to pull off a stunt somewhere.
Ooh, 3 HMGs on the way to bridge.
Yeah, but
What are they going for? Do they just want to kill the life forms now?
if the aliens just play it smart, just defend on what they have, then time is going to win this for them.
Let's also see how long it endures when they see the lanes are open to the base. Phase gate, they want to build a phase gate in Hydra now. And 3 aliens in seeding. 2 going for canopy. And we'll just crush.
Ooh,
Priestess have a... Ooh, what did I miss?
Fate in Hydro engaging 3 HMGs. I think when he realized that he just is hearing 3 HMGs shooting at him, he was just heading straight for the exit.
Emergency exit.
Yeah, platform could use another... Ah, here it goes, RT. And the Drifter to build it.
So, yeah, we have now a lot of resource towers
This-
for
this-
the alien team just in the last minutes.
Yeah,
They went straight
might
up.
just send a Drifter to actually build the one in platform, otherwise it's gonna take a while.
Doesn't matter. I mean, they even have both naturals of the Marines. The Ops is down in their main base. You have respawning Marines. Commander is going out. We have the phase gate in Agri also in the same time. They will come back and just defend the base. So it's very interesting. Even if the Marines get pushed back very hard, they still manage to get some pressure up.
Yep. Balls is getting desisted. I mean, by now the commander has like 3 routes to go there.
Yeah. And he just did through bamboo.
Yep, he can also get a backup through LA if he wants to.
So they will try to go for the hive now. And now it's the question, what will the aliens respond to that? Will they defend the hive or will they go for the base?
I don't think they can take down a hive with weapon 2. And they have 3 HMGs. I mean that's pretty effective against the owners, but HMGs don't do that much damage against PvE. And here come 3 Onis.
And a wonderful cleanup, very fast.
And at this point I wouldn't be surprised to see the game thrown.
Yeah, we have all Marines dead.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an HMG just trying to gate. I don't care.
No, at this point it's not just that the Marines are erased, it's also that they lost their weapons. Nobody can buy anything except for a welder, and it was
there comes the call. Yeah.
Yep. So, 2 alien wins on Biodome. And I mean, we need to say it's not because aliens would be much stronger, but because the alien play in both rounds was really superior. I mean, if you ask me, the first round was decided by maybe player skill. I mean, the engagements were a little different. They were definitely in favor of Element.
So what I believe Element is quite better in grouping up and crushing a position as aliens. But Natural Erection was very good on the respiting. You see 21 resource towers lost on the Marine side. That's quite a lot. And what does Attack Breath say? At least, but still the Marines managed to get up way more attacks.
Yeah, but this, I dare say, this alien round was really won by the economical damage that Natural Erection did to the Marine team.
So, they just discussed on what server to play. It looks like we stay on the London server. Normally we would switch on this point to North American server because Element, I believe, is American team, yeah? And
I'm not even sure.
To even it up with the pings, because they have quite a bit higher pings.
Yeah.
You normally switch the servers.
Allow me to fetch something to drink real quick. You might want to do the same. In the meantime, by the way, to everybody who's watching, if you have comments, complaints about stream quality, me talking too much, me talking rubbish, or whatever it is, just let us know.
Me talking too less.
just let us know.
So, while we are changing map, I have no idea what to say. So, what about Trem? In Trem, we have 2 things. The first thing is, if you want to win the round, you try to hold the map at this lane. You try to hold everything that's in here. You try to hold repair, you try to hold elevator. Maybe as aliens, you try to focus on one specific tech point, but at least deny the other resource towers. The second point is, as Marine, you will, in almost every case, try to get up a phase gate in hub, so you can defend very fast all lanes out of hub. That's the other point, you have only 3 lanes here on this map. And yeah, let's see what will happen. And now you can talk a bit because I also need to grab something to drink.
Oh, so it's up to me to entertain the crowd. Yeah, I understand you mentioned a little bit about the strategy on Hub or the general gameplay. It's one of the maps that's our competitive team, United Lobos, were playing quite a lot. So we actually wanted to make this like our standard map, which we really know well. Not that we're really good at it, but it's a very balanced map for sure. It has some interesting key points. I guess Uda already mentioned Hub being a crucial point for Phase Gate for Marines. Same goes for Repair Room. Repair is an incredibly strong tech point for an alien hive. What else is there to say? Unlike Biodome, we don't have fixed spawns here, so we could pretty much see any team spawn in shipping, and the other in either server room or warehouse.
By the way, Lux, you are
Yep.
breathing into the mic. Can you maybe take it a bit away?
I'm breathing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is it better now, Bert?
Yeah. Quite better.
No. I just. Is it still bad like this?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Thanks for pointing that out. Sorry for breathing. Want to do it again?
I hope you keep the breathing up.
No, we'll continue doing that. No, I have nothing but good memories on Tram. It's a lovely map. I still hate it. No, I kind of have a love-hate relationship to it.
I don't really hate it. It's
a really simple map. I mean,
it
there's
is, yeah.
nothing magic about it. There's a few key points which are really obvious, but at the same time we had some of the really most I'm not saying challenging, but straining games on them, which really just ate up all my nerves because it just, I mean, just those moments when you're playing Marines, you're starting in shipping, and you have that fucking huge PvE base in Mezzanine, and you just can't get past it.
That's the moment you need to start building orcs and sieging out.
If you have the rest to do that, yes. I mean,
That's
always it's a big commitment.
It's all the time the question: what do you do? Are you going to take out Mezzanine with orcs positioning in elevator and spend a lot of rest in there?
At time.
In that time, and will you just tack up and let the Marines try to clear it? On the other point, if you are going with orcs, the aliens need to react. They need something. They need to do something.
Well, seems nobody has readied up so far, so I guess everybody's still discussing strong tactics. Maybe not sure where to place the Gorge Tunnel, maybe not sure if they want to go for the Exo Rush or for the Welder Rush.
Welder Rush.
Yeah.
Would be something new. How does that work?
Fast armory.
Seems like you have advanced tactics.
I've seen things. I mean, we're looking at the Division 2 competitive match here.
And it's also what I'm missing is the rushes. Lower divisions, normally the alien team groups up crush one position and go straight for the base.
But I mean, rushes, especially the early ones, it's so-called cheese play, like shotgun rush. I guess at some point, when you're confident that the enemy is able to counter it, I mean, a 5 skulk rush, if the positioning isn't just outright bad. I mean, just imagine you have a 2-2 split. That's like the worst that you could have, or even a 4-1. So even if one Marine gets crushed at a natural by 5 skulks, I mean, by this time the commander can log out, he can get some distance, he can buy time, you have the respawner, and you have like 4 people who can come back or just counter push. So it's really unlikely that he can get that through so easily. So I believe after a certain level of gameplay, when you really play Division 2, when you're considered to be pretty good at what you're doing here, I believe just the cost of committing to this rush and then losing 5 skulks, having pretty much spawn delay, and having to travel all the way again through the map, by this time the Marines will have 4 RTs up, so it's probably just too costly. And both teams are ready.
Marines starting and shipping.
Yeah, that's
Second IP, and right now a 2-1-0-2-0-1 split.
yeah. You mentioned you complained about the lack of rushes. Here's the classy rush, and you can see.
But only with 4.
Yeah, but you see,
We have 1 gorge. Okay.
But by this
That's
time,
also a
they
nice
crushed
call.
They crushed the one guy. The commander jumped out, freak out, came back. So I mean, they immediately had 3 people ready.
Yeah.
If they would have committed to this rush, they would just have lost all their skulks.
But it's a very nice call to just go to warehouse. To keep the balance and the pressure up. The other point is they will lose 2 Marines now in there.
It's a good group up as aliens. Just
Yeah.
what we've seen last match, they really play as a team. At the same time, I believe this was a pretty strong opening by Marines too. I mean, they've shown
They
that
haven't lost something yet, so...
No, they have just responded to it in the, let's say, the best way they could. That's also pretty devastating tunnel in ore processing.
Yeah, that's also classic tactics. If you start in server, you build a tunnel to ore. If you start in warehouse, you build a tunnel to mezzanine. Just to get more map control, to react faster.
Pretty much gives them 4 RTs for free, and quite a big amount of map control.
Yeah, but I'm still not sure. Sometimes a gorge tunnel doesn't worth it. It's a matter of can you hold it or not. Because the only 2 Marines need to run into our processing and focus the tunnel down.
Now, what I usually wonder more is the gorge worth it? I mean, the tunnel is awesome. Gorge, while he has something to build, is cool. But I mean, let's assume warehouse will go up. What is this gorge going to do afterwards?
Pile bomb.
Yeah, maybe.
Or
Maybe.
solo hydro rush, maybe. We don't know.
I mean, Marines are comfortably sitting on 5 RTs to my... I don't think they lost any...
No, not
No,
yet. Not
they
yet.
didn't lose a single one yet, so...
They tried to respite, but all the time there is 1 Marine responding to that and killing the alien.
Ah, here one got through. So that's a nice pinch. That's a
Yeah,
nice
but
pinch.
also he has Rolly-Polly trying to get down the harvester. Platform, does he manage to get down the assist? No. And the Marines now know about the tunnel and ore processing.
And the
We
first
have-
lurks are popping. It is still pretty balanced, however, with 4 RTs, if the Marines don't manage to take down 1 or 2 just life forms and alien tech are very soon going to be a major problem for them. 3 people into ore, that's...
Yeah, and now that's what I'm talking about. Just run in and kill the tunnel. Because they can't respond in time to that push if you don't see it.
At the same time, this was a pretty expensive push for the Marines. I mean, they're trading 1 tunnel for likely 10, 15 rests on medpacks there. The RT is still up, it's still systed on infestation.
So maybe now the first research tower will go down.
Question is, which one will go down first? Is it gonna be the...
That was also...
Yeah! Is it gonna be the Marine
Just
or
jumping.
the elevator, or...
Maybe he saw that ops is very low and just said, no, I'm going for elevator to hold at least that research tower.
Ooh, Raleigh is landing some good shots on those lurks. Oh, that lurk.
Yeah, but he has a crack and managed to survive.
Still,
Just keep...
that's-
Yeah, that's right now. There's a good pressure going on the Marine side. Also, Marines and mezzanine.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
Warehouse hive drop.
the first blood harvester goes to the Marine team, but it doesn't because
No,
they lost an extractor at minute 5. I missed that one.
yeah, it was that was observation. Okay,
We have
nicely
shotguns
cleaned
up.
up.
Weapon 1, armor 1 for the Marines. In the meantime, aliens have, well, comfortably 4 RTs and second hive and 3 shells. Hmm. It's strong Marine play so far.
And also
But-
strong alien play. Both teams.
Yeah,
It's-
the question is if they will be able to take down some of those life forms. We're 10 seconds before Fade Rest. So, right now we're into minute 7, Fade Rest is up.
And there comes the
Shotguns are
lurk
up.
trap. Maybe. Maybe not.
Metabolize comes a little late for the Fades, but I mean,
They're not even up.
yeah,
They just
that's
gain
that,
the
that's why.
resources. Okay, the Marines know that there is a lurk in the vent, and he's totally trapped in the...
Yeah, but
So-
is it really worth it? Is it really worth committing 3 Marines to trapping 1 life form?
Yeah, it's a question how long do you wait for that lurk to come up? Maybe until jetpacks. And the fates are there.
Yeah, getting welcomed by 2 not too bad hits with a shotgun. And at this point, alien economy is getting pretty strong. 3 RTs are up, they have lost 1 so far.
Yeah, now the Marines need to manage with the life forms. And the Skulks just can't go respite.
I mean, no, they've lost 2, but they've never been below 3. They're on 4, the 5th one is coming up. This is...
Okay, and the aliens know what's going on. Because Phase Tech is already there. Oh! He just
Yeah.
tried, got trapped.
I don't think at this point they care much about it. He can re-lurk and re-res, and as a
But
fate,
it's,
it's just as annoying. We have a phase gate in the main base. I guess we'll see one in hub every second now. At the
Yeah.
same time, he cannot drop the gate with 15 res because then he cannot support them anymore. Blueprint is dropped in hub,
3 shotgunners on it.
and there is no alien preventing them from getting it up. Yeah.
And the Phase Gate is up. And Arc Factory immediately. So they want to siege warehouse. For sure.
Well, why not? Why not? If I recall correctly, the alien commander is...
Or maybe they
involved.
just want to build sentries in hub.
I don't know. But
And we have Spurs coming up now for the
yeah,
aliens.
all 3 of them. And yeah, the alien commander Convertilum his is already saved up for his gorge. Pretty much all he has to do as soon as he sees the first arc rolling, he can queue up Bile Bomb, join the fun himself.
But the aliens now are keeping up the respiting. Or at least
They
they
are.
try to.
They are, and they're still sitting on... Oh, there goes another lurk.
I didn't saw that.
Bile Bomb has started, so they've called out the Arc Factory.
So we have no more lurks right now. Hate does not relurk. We still have the commander as a gorge. Going to build the harvest and mezzanine alone. I don't need drifters, I'm a gorge.
I
But
like
it's
that.
going down.
I'm a bit confused by its sentry positioning, but I mean, it works well if you just assume that no Skulk would ever come from South Tunnels, I guess. No, actually it works out.
Yeah, if you only want to have them for support, why not? The Marines are going for mezzanine. It's also very interesting.
Well, at this point, they will need every single RT they can get.
Yeah, it's a really high resource game, really high.
Yeah,
have-
but at the same time, it's... I wonder what the Marines are committing to right now. I mean, either you can have people at the front pushing, or you need to spend your rest supporting them. You can tech up, or you can commit to arcs. I'm not sure what is it they're going for.
I believe it depends on what the Marines are going to do. Are they really going to siege warehouse or not?
We have YSO up in platform, assisting the RT, but with an LMG, it will just get picked up by those 2 fates. And we have arcs coming out in hub, so it seems they're committing to an arc push on warehouse. Be my best guess. I think the aliens haven't seen that yet. This is splitting up the orcs nicely so far. And you can see Convertulum, the alien commander, he already has
Research
left
bile
the
bomb.
hive. He's in north tunnels. He's gonna pile those orcs before they even get close to north tunnels. And you see Fish again staying with him, just making sure that Gorge does not die. Yeah, this
So
is
we have
this is
to-
the sorry.
But we have now a resource tower drop on the marine side.
Yeah, this is a point which, as a marine commander, I find this extremely frustrating. I mean, you just
Yeah.
committed yourself to like 40, 50 rests on arcs, and like, if I move those in now, they're just gonna get piled away, and my whole resource commitment is just disappearing.
And he is using mechs right now to rebuild the resource towers. That's also very interesting. That's something you don't see often.
Why so?
And the
It's encamped by the fish?
Beautiful done, just trapping him from behind.
Yeah.
Taking him out.
Are we gonna see a tunnel in repair? I guess we're gonna see a tunnel in repair. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they siege or processing.
Yeah. That's a sensible thing to do. And Hive was dropped in repair, but they heard
Why-
that one.
Yeah, and they try to respond to that, but
Well, at least they take down the gorge. At which point, I guess the commander will just send those orcs to North Tunnel and
Yeah.
say, screw you.
but very interesting. 4 marines in repair now, while 2 skulks are biting the face in their main base.
Ooh, that is
tunnel is going down.
That's an expensive tunnel. That's gonna be the hive, that's gonna be the tunnel. And Convertulum is going gorge.
And the face gate is still up in their
Yeah.
main base, but at least those orcs are going down.
Yeah. And there's so much PvE in North Tunnels, the orcs didn't even get to fire up the warehouse.
At the other point, we need to say the upgrades are done, almost all necessary upgrades for the aliens. So
I mean, aliens,
still 90
aliens are
resources
sitting on
left.
100. Yeah.
Yeah, he
could
could
easily
already
just
start
spend them.
Bone Shield and
Biomass.
Leap. Leap is also not
Six.
ready. Why he's out of the hive? That's the point. He's not in the hive. Maybe not realizing that he could spend a lot of rests. And we have now a
That's
tunnel
also
in
again
elevator, also very nice.
Yeah, with so few orties. The tech path for Marines is pretty much stalled. I mean, they can't really get anywhere. They committed to this Arc Rush that didn't work out, and with 3 RDs, it's going to take them forever to really take up.
Yeah, and
Hive
there
drop
comes
in
the
ET.
hive drop.
Pretty, pretty greedy actually, but I mean, they have to rest. Why not?
Yeah, they also start to tell the Marines what they need to do now.
Yeah,
Because-
I mean, it's really the Marines can't really choose anymore where they fight. They can
No.
just respond. They can just respond to what's happening on the field.
Because they need to deny the 3rd hive. When that hive is going up, they have a big problem. don't
We have
manage. Maybe they will group up.
three Onos X evolving.
Oh, really?
We have 3 Onos X on right now, so whatever's gonna happen now, I'm sure it's gonna be hilarious. I really hope those 3 Onas will
They will
come
crush
together.
ore and top.
Yeah, I just
The-
hope they will go together.
So both shotgunners down in ore.
There's one small commitment to elevator transfer.
Yeah. So what are they going to do? Are they
Yeah,
going
that's-
to
that's-
save the hive? Or no,
They're
they're
gonna
going
kill
for
the
the face
Gorge.
gate. I mean the aliens. They're taking down the face gate.
Yeah,
So
that
even-
base gate will go down, forcing Zoko
Yeah.
to go back. He will get wiped out, and here comes the GG. With 3 Onized and 2 Fates. That was a pretty high risk game. 19 minutes.
Yeah,
But
no, we have
but
only
also-
one drop on the 3 resource towers.
Yeah, but also I need to say, pretty strong Marine game. I mean, obviously, if you're just 95% strong as the enemy team is, then at minute 19, this just snowballs so hard that you get 3 on ice against you and 2 fates. But I think they play pretty well. Also have some very good accuracy. Again, freak out being a little lower than the rest, but
This time we have a higher met pack fish.
efficiency.
And
Maybe
So,
listen
but-
to the stream is like, yeah, I'm just gonna aim everything I want to make him shut up.
but we have to on the marine team there was the same problem again like last game. They got armor 1, weapon 1, shotguns, weapons 2, and then almost nothing. At least at 18 minutes there was armor 2, but nothing more. There were not enough resources, even if it was a high rest game. There were not enough resources left to just tech up. It was not possible.
Still.
And what's also very interesting, we have almost no structures lost on the alien side. We have lost 4 resource towers and nothing else.
Well, one whip went down, and the hive in repair.
Oh yeah, and the hive.
Yeah.
But doesn't matter. We have 100 resources. I drop just another
No,
hive.
This, I believe this was a pretty balanced game. If they could have taken out a Fate
Yeah.
or even both lurks, then I believe this.
Both
this game
lurks
would-
were down, but they
Yeah,
just
but
could
by
relurk.
by the time they were down, we had Fates on the field already.
Yeah. But only those 2 fates were doing the job as a life form, because the other 3 were going for honors. So
It was a good game. It was a very good game. I think the call of moving the arcs to north happened a little bit too late. I mean, by the time they were engaging the hive and repair, if they would have done that simultaneously, that would have been like a double pressure and pretty much impossible for the aliens to respond to. But I mean, I know how it is to be in the chair. It's always you always notice that
Multitasking.
multitasking is difficult.
And at the same time, you should medpack and ammo pack your marines in repair, killing or trying to kill a hive,
That's the worst. Like staying
while
staying
Scan
aware.
is placing those orcs and everything.
Yeah, but
It's
that's
just
really the most difficult thing as a commander. It's not micromanaging or just doing things in parallel. It's having your eyes everywhere, because I mean you know where you send your marines to. At the beginning it might be easy. I mean the map is all clear, and then you have maybe 1 or 2 engagements at the beginning, but at some point they just have stuff going on everywhere. And then it's like one marine yelling for med packs. I'm like, why the heck do you have an engagement here? I didn't know you were there. So it's yeah. I salute to the higher div commanders who have everything under control. Elemental ready, waiting for natural erection. So
what I would like to see is a marine start in warehouse or so, because when I'm playing Tram, it's something completely different.
you're a little bit of a
Because
sadist there, because I find marine starting warehouse to be ridiculously hard.
yeah, totally. That's
That's
the interesting part on this map, because when you're starting in shipping, you have it quite easy. You have your 3 lanes, just defend those lanes and everything is okay. But when you're starting in server, for example, the first lane you need to hold goes to the left side of the map and not down where you need to push.
So
Same if you
we're
start in warehouse. And there comes the
figure
ready.
out.
Yeah.
I say they're starting in server.
Let's see where they
Nice.
start.
And shipping.
Warehouse start for the aliens.
Arms
Okay.
lab, no second IP. Commander drops out to build the arms lab, and we
So
have a
2-2-2-1-2 split by the aliens.
yeah. they
Rolly
just
Polly
want-
will just make sure to parasite those marines and hop. Okay, he will not survive that. No, he's already down. But at least he managed to parasite 1. And on both sides they try to take out the marines building the extractors. It didn't work on the upside, but it worked on the logistics side.
Yeah, the commander is hopping out. He's trying to save this RT because this is really costly, but he
Yeah.
won't be able to do that.
So
No.
no med packs right now. Commander down.
Yeah, that's a little bit of. That's a good start for the aliens if they can also defend ore. Yeah. Here comes the
Yeah,
crush.
nice group up again. Very fast.
Freakout is playing with Hayden Hub. I mean, if
So spurs, at least 1 spur for the aliens and soon armor 1 for the marines.
it's also noteworthy that aliens are not playing with a gorge, unlike Element did. And Sylvester. Okay,
Nice
he's
crush.
he's spending some time outside the hive.
So, but there's something is running completely different. At this point, Natural Erection had almost the half of the map was filled with resource towers, while Element right now has only 2.
Well, this is a pretty strong start, and they're gonna lose
Yeah.
observation very likely. And the thing is, what really hurt them was logistics, because they spent 10 res on this tower. It just didn't do anything. It didn't even go up, so there was nothing. And they're down to 1 RT. I mean,
Yeah.
aliens have assisted into a server room. He can just go and echo out those RTs.
It's Valkenburg running for ore. Maybe he could do a job.
Well, technically, he could just echo the shift to ore and move it to server. To
That would be quite a fancy call.
that's what I would do in this case. Because I would just snag away this resource tower and move it to server and...
But you need to spend 6 resources for that, so is it worth it? I don't know.
Well... It's all about psychological warfare. It's gonna leave the Marines so frustrated. It's amazing. Marines are playing with...
It feels like this game is much faster, much more pressure.
Mixed commanders. We had Convertilum sacrificing in North Tunnels. What was the... They're playing with no commander at this time. Because the pros say, well, we cannot afford to medpack anything anyway, so let's just...
Play with 6 men on the field.
Yeah, why not? Let's just take down whatever we can. It's a
Where
good
are they
call.
going? And they're going for hub, while... Oh, only 1 marine left for platform.
I mean, they're completely open.
They are.
No, Hades back now.
So we have only 1 lurk right now. That's also interesting.
Four RTs for the aliens. And a really slowed down economy for the Marines, so...
Yeah, that's something you don't see every day. That the aliens harvest growing faster than the Marines one.
No, but when you see it, it's usually... It usually means an impending doom for the Marine.
Oh yeah.
But it's...
So the second lurk popped.
But I need to say, I find it remarkable that they just... Playing without a commander managed to get up to 5 RTs now. They're back in the game, but...
They're pretty equal with the aliens right now.
In terms of resources, but not in terms of tech. I mean...
Yeah, in terms of resources. Weapons
on-
one still missing, no shotguns against the lurks.
On the other hand, they now have 50 res. Convertilum just jumps in to spend some of it.
So weapons one is running now, not even an armory bullet yet.
No, it's just dropped. But...
Nice cleanup in ore.
Yeah, and again, a lot of medpacks going to waste there.
This will
And we
also
can
be...
see nice respiting again from
It's-
natural erection.
Generally, it's very nice playing of the aliens right now. I'm not sure what's going on. It's the Marine team.
I mean, they also played a...
I just see the stats are not correctly shown.
Which ones?
Top.
No, but in general, natural erection on tram, they really played very well. Even or also as a Marine team, they had a few calls which probably cost them the game, but it's really this is really tough.
So it's quite interesting. Something is wrong with my... Shouldn't it... Right now it's... No, it's correct. I'm wrong.
What?
I was wrong with the with the win stats. I was wrong. The win stats are shown correctly on the top.
Yeah.
I had...
So, in the meantime, Marines have recovered, I mean surprisingly recovered, from a devastating blow at the beginning. They're up with weapons 2 incoming, shotguns are up soon. No, they are up. Phase Tech is running. And they're fighting against the full stack of life forms. 2 Fates, 2 Lurks.
Against 2 Marines and only 1 shotgun. Hiding behind the resource tower to not get spiked.
And they also need to be careful because they're not walking around with heavy pockets at this time. So Marine
not really.
PRS are as
But now the
expected.
teching continues, that's nice. Weapon 2 already. And Phase Tech is already coming.
Ooh, that Lurk.
It's quite low.
Ooh, that
And the other Lurk is also right now. Ooh! Oh. Very offensive engagements here.
Ooh, Horny Pony. Yeah, now he needs to get out. That's when the energy bar drops. It's like, just one more swipe, just one. Pack? Mad pack? That's when he turned around and cursed at the Marine Commander
And we have 2 Skulks in the main base fighting the IP. Nobody
IP
there to
goes
respond. No commander, no beacon. Wow, that was a very fast call and a nice call. Both IPs down now. Only 3 Marines left. Someone
Yep.
need to jump into the comp chair. And hate just wasting his life. Running out of the base. The aliens know they have no
yeah,
IP
this
left.
is
They
likely
know.
GG.
Yeah, it's
And
very
all
fast,
those
GG.
Yep. This was it. 1 Marine to clean up.
okay.
And-
Quite interesting turnaround.
That was a brilliant call and a
Yeah.
very quick one. I didn't even see that one.
That's the point with the open lanes. You need to block those lanes.
I think the game was running in favor of aliens anyway, so it was not a cheesy play or anything. It was a very good call.
Yeah. So we have a 2-2. Not like last time. That's also an interesting point. So if both teams manage to get into the finals, I believe we will see a very interesting game.
Mm-hmm. Not sure who will be casting that one. Not sure if we're still allowed to cast after today. We'll see.
So,
But just so you all know, everything is pretty, how should I say it, accurate and organized. So we also have the referee Unique with us in the channel here to make sure we're not too harsh or too wrong or just gibbering around without saying much. Yeah.
Big brother is always watching.
Yes. Always watching this.
so what do we see? Just quite nothing interesting happened in this game until.
What do you
Yeah,
mean nothing?
it was
No.
it was not nothing interesting. It was just huge pressure, a lot of kills, a very fast gameplay, and then the very nice call of just running into the Marine base and cleaning up those
Yeah.
IPs and Marines. But
Yeah,
nothing else to tell about.
The alien economy, sorry, the Marine economy was wrecked in the beginning, but to be,
Yeah.
to be honest, I'm really, really surprised how well they managed to come back from this. I mean, they went back on 5 RTs in 2 minutes. They managed ending up with phase tech and weapons too. I mean, obviously they were playing a little bit aggressively, were out of position, that cost them the game, but they recovered extremely well from that blow at the beginning.
So yeah, I believe that's it for today. Thank you for watching.
Yep. So,
Um,
yeah, thanks
yeah,
for watching.
nothing more to say.
It was fun casting as always.
Yeah, we always like some feedback. If you have anything to tell us, just go for it. And yeah, we hope you liked it. So,
Yep. So, depending on your time zone, have a lovely afternoon / evening / night. And yeah, tomorrow's Monday, so happy Monday. Insert grumpy cat image here.
yeah.
I hate Mondays. And here's an iPhone
Yeah.
in the background.
Yeah, it
Yours?
was. Yeah, it was mine.
And now
Telling me it's time to go to bed.
You're doing it wrong. You set an alarm to wake up, not to go to bed.
Yeah, sometimes you need to change. So yeah, then
Said
also wish you-
Said the guy who bought an iPhone.
okay. I never will buy another iPhone.
Okay, now this is getting into how do we call it? Evangelism, mobile
Yeah.
phone evangelism.
So yeah,
Yeah.
but that's it for now. And
Yeah. Thanks for.
yeah,
watching.
also we have 4 aliens wins.
Just like Division 4 semifinal.
Yeah.
What a coincidence.
Thank you for watching. And
Is that still going on, by the way?
what?
Division 4 semifinals between HMS and Urban Myths.
Oh,
So,
I don't know.
I don't know either, but in case you kind of
Yeah, we.
still need something to watch and like, oh, I want to see some more NS2. I'm not sure if they finished already.
I'm also not sure, but I can't. Have a look on the server browser. We may found the server they are playing right now. No. Yeah. It looks like they are still on the server and are playing the match.
Well, in that case, I will leave you the link in the
Yeah, it's-
Twitch chat.
Casted by Tagwolf, by the way. And yeah, that's for it. And yeah, like already said. Good night.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
And thank you very much.
5 volts.
Bye.
Hello.